Spirit. All right, Shalom. First off, we're going to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakak. Also going to give double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and honors to all you fellow laborers that are kicking this word in sincerity and in faith. Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Harakak Wadash Barakathum, to all you sincere listeners. And death and destruction be upon Babylon the Great, and you red Hebrew Edomites who classify yourselves as white people today. So I got the brother here with me.
Shemayim.
Yeah, so going to go into a lesson on perfecting your hatred towards the villain Esau, because when you look at the red Hebrew Edomite, he's clearly the villain. Most High cast a movie and he wants to choose a bad guy. Who's he gonna choose? A red Hebrew Edomite with shades on. You see these red Hebrew Edomites, they're all dressed like Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Mr. Smith from the Matrix.
Yep.
And what was he about, Mr. Smith?
He was on a he had a real malicious spirit.
Yep.
You know, and when you look up like the villain and the bad guys in the movie,
spirit,
what are they always doing? They're always devising some sort of mischief or some sort of evil plot, you know, and that's what the actual red Hebrew Edomite does.
Yep.
You know?
I got a precept for you, brother. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 15. Actually, I'll start at 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked,
yep,
and go not in the way of evil men.
Yep, enter not into the path of the wicked. All right, and what does it say?
And go not in the way of evil men.
And go not in the way of evil men. All right, and that's who is ruling over us, evil men and wicked people, which that's talking about you so-called white people. All right, because you are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. All right, ain't no other nation that's more wicked than the red Hebrew Edomite. All right, as far as what they've done, you know, in their track record, man. All right, so you people caused the nation of Israel to go astray. Why? Because, all right, 2/3 of Israel actually believe in you, and they're going in your way. All right, instead of going in the ways of YAHAWASHI, which leadeth unto righteousness. All right, here we are in the wicked kingdom, and 2/3 of Israel, the majority of our people, they're following behind Esau's way. All right, they do whatever Esau tell them to do. All right.
Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them.
Yep, and the nation of Israel, or which you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, which make up the different 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you are the righteous. All right, you are above all these other nations. Yet, all right, these Edomites, all right, the ways of these Edomites is what causes our people to go off, man, and become lesser than what we was created to be. All right, now Israel's on low level shit when the Most High created us to be on some high level stuff.
That's right.
All right, we supposed to the way we take care of ourselves. All right, the way the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that YAHAWASHI has given us is the highest level. All right, but our people cast that off. All right, why? Because they're seduced. All right, with the ways of the wicked, man.
That's right. Proverbs 4 and 15. Avoid it, pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Yep.
And their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Yeah, and that's the red Hebrew Edomite. In particular, the elites. If they don't cause somebody to fall, guess what? They don't sleep right. Just like we don't feel at rest if we don't properly edify in the spirit, in the names of YAHAWASHI. The red Hebrew Edomite, if he hasn't caused somebody to fall, to trap somebody up, to snare somebody, he don't feel right, man. Why? Because the spirit that he has in him is the spirit of the devil.
Yep.
Which is why you're supposed to perfect your hatred towards the red Hebrew villainous Edomite.
Yep.
Okay? This is the book of...
I was going to add,
go ahead,
too,
brother.
So like, yeah, you ain't supposed to go in the way of the wicked, man, the so-called white man.
The red Hebrew Edomite. And we don't even need to say so-called white man anymore.
Yeah. The red Hebrew Edomite.
The red Hebrew Edomite. That's who you are. You're red, you're a Hebrew, and you're an Edomite.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of people, our people, that have a problem with that. And Jake will argue with you just to agree in the end. So what's the Most High going to do to Jakes like that? He going to put you to death, man.
Yeah, and he's going to use Esau to do it.
Right. The red Hebrew villainous Edomite. And look, you got nothing but red Hebrew Edomites walking by who got shades on.
Yeah, all of them.
Prototypes. Look, and then he just looked up. That's the spirit. The YAHAWASHI for that. And that's been happening all day. As soon as we talk about somebody, look at us.
Yeah.
All right, because we're in tune with the spiritual world through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI and the YAHAWASHI for that. Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord Yahawah is to hate evil.
The fear of the Lord YAHAWASHI is to hate evil. All right, because you know that evil leads unto death.
Right.
And the scriptures say, through the terror of the Lord we persuade men.
That's right.
The Most High, He's the king of terrors. All right. So if we fear YAHAWASHI, you're supposed to hate evil. If you fear YAHAWASHI,
right,
you're supposed to abhor it.
Right.
Why? Because you know what the Lord can do to you if you partake in wickedness. All right. And Esau, he set up this whole entire society, all right, based upon wickedness. All right.
Right.
All right. And that's why the majority of the world hates the prophets, the men of the Lord, because we don't fit into this world.
Right.
We stand out.
Right.
All right. We go against the status quo.
Go against the grain, so to speak.
And Esau, he hates that.
The red Hebrew Edomite hates uprightness. You know, he loves wickedness and perverseness, and he hates uprightness. That's why you could just be chilling, minding your own business, and the red Hebrew Edomite, he's gonna go out of his way to pick a fight with you, man. Just like yesterday. And so the red Hebrew Edomite before, he would cause mischief, and then he would blame it on Jake. Hey, when all else fails, just blame niggas. It works every time. Until now.
Yep.
And the red Hebrew Edomite, he got Beats by Bay. You got Beats by Dre, the headphones.
Yeah.
And Jake in the world, if it's some type of controversy in terms of physical altercation, and the dude lose, they say what? He got the beats. All right, that's the saying amongst Jake, especially here on the West Coast. And the red Hebrew Edomite last night, he got Beats by Bay. He got Beats by Dre, Dr. Dre. Well, he got Beats by Bay, Bay Area Camp, through the spirit of Party Al Bashim Shah. And we were defending ourselves. And the red Hebrew Edomite, he was upset to see us because we're not conformed to his way of living. Which his way of living ain't really living. It's death. His way of death, I should say. Because the red Hebrew Edomite, the way that he conducts this society, conducts himself, in the way that he has molded the society, is not conducive to life.
And we're supposed to hate that, as the scriptures say.
That's right.
All right, why? Because we fear YAHAWASHI. We're supposed to hate that. We're supposed to hate
the red Hebrew Edomite.
He's the villain.
The villain. He had a villainous spirit. And then we looked at him and he said, what's up? Because he knew he was a villain. All right, brother.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we supposed to hate wickedness.
Very spiritual right now. What's going on? You know, we're in downtown Berkeley, and the spirit had it. Cause we were just going one way, and I said, nah, brother, let's go this way. And we ended up at the old camp spot where we used to bring it out. This is going back 10 years ago. We used to bring it out at this exact spot. The spirit just had us, post here. Now, now we're doing a video.
Yep.
And the Wadi Al Bashim Shah for that. And there's all types of spirits.
You got a Bible in your hand.
Like the beer.
Okay, all right.
You're not. Oh, you don't like this?
Nah, we love the Bible, but you know whose book that is?
No. What do you mean?
You know who wrote the book? What nation wrote the book?
Tell me.
You should know. You got the Bible. You read it, right?
Yeah, I read the whole thing.
Yeah. Who the Edomites are in the scriptures? Who are the Edomites?
Tell me.
You're an Edomite, sir. You're a red Hebrew Edomite.
That's right.
And the Bible actually condemns you and your nation.
Yeah, that's right. Pertaining to Romans 9:13 and Malachi, the first chapter.
Does it?
Yeah, you can read it. You got
an Edomite?
Yeah,
that means
you're an Edomite.
The Zondervan Dictionary tells you the Edomites.
Spirit.
Yep. There's no what is it? There's no.
You're the only nation that is not promised any mercy from the Heavenly Father.
Yes.
Really?
That's it. You can go ahead in Romans 9th chapter. You can open it right.
Yeah.
You got it. Romans
Sure.
9:13.
All right. 9 and 13.
Yeah, Romans 9:13.
9 and 13.
Yep.
So here's Romans 9.
Yeah, 13 verse.
As it is written, Jacob I have loved, but Esau I have hated.
But Esau I have hated. Esau have I hated. Now Esau's name was changed to Edom, which means red, because the so-called white person, your people call yourself white people or Caucasians, when really you're red. Just like you got a red beard.
Is it red?
It is. And you're pink, which is a derivative of red. So that's all spiritual.
All
So
right.
the Most High hates Esau and his descendants. Which there are certain so-called white people that classify themselves as white people. They actually go back to Jacob. They actually go back to so-called black people.
Yeah.
Like the descendants of the Moors, certain Irish, certain Scots,
Yeah.
certain Germans. Yet as a whole, the person who classifies himself as a white man, he's really a red Hebrew Edomite.
Yeah.
Like Caucasians from the Caucasus
Mountains. There you go.
Region.
Right?
So you know how like people will say that there's kind of like a running joke, like that Jesus was the only white guy. Like, this is sarcasm. The only white guy in the Middle East at the time.
Exactly.
So,
because he's really, we know he's really a so-called black man.
But do we know that that's true even because we weren't there? You know?
Well, it's in the Bible, Revelation, the 1st chapter. The Bible documents how he looks.
No, so what I'm saying, well, so let's say, but there could have been white people in this area.
There were red Hebrew Edomites. Yeah. The red Hebrew Edomite is indigenous to modern day Jordan. It's known in the scriptures as Mount Seir. It's classified today as Petra. Yep. You look up Petra, that's the homeland of the red Hebrew Edomite who calls himself a white man today. Yep.
And when you look it up, it's gonna show you that the same architectural structure.
It looks just like ancient Rome, and it looks just like modern day Washington D.C.
Yep.
Same exact architecture. Why? Because that's the spirit of the red Hebrew Edomite, to build society like that.
Maybe I'll look it up. I don't have my phone.
You should.
Will you look up red Hebrew Edomite on your phone?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
You're going to see it a lot more. You know what you're going to see? Red Hebrew.
I'm going to look at
my The Hebrew word Edom means red and is derived from the name of its founder, Esau, the elder son of the Hebrew patriarch Isaac, because he was born red all over.
And when you look at babies, so-called Caucasian babies, they're red when they come out the womb. So that's talking about so-called self-proclaimed white man. Which biblically, your biblical nationality is the nation of Edom.
Well, hold on. I think the reason why babies
look at this. The red Hebrew Edomite.
Yeah, you already
know. The white
know.
Man is exposed for being the red Hebrew Edomite.
You already know Great Millstone.
Esau wearing blackface being a red Hebrew Edomite.
Yeah. So
the red Hebrew Edomite wants to track your every move.
That's Mount Petra, Mount Seir.
Yeah. So here's the thing about babies, white babies when they come out.
Red babies.
Okay. Caucasian babies.
Edomite babies.
When they come out of the womb, okay. The reason why they're pink. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's red, but the reason why a baby comes out more pink and eventually, in a very short period of time, becomes more pale in their complexion is due to the receiving of blood from the mother into the child. And when the child is given birth, you have all of that, it's like two blood flow systems. You have the blood from the mother and the blood from the child. So when the baby comes out...
So what you're saying is the blood shows forth of the red Hebrew Edomite. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Let me hold my breath. Ready? If I hold my breath, see if my face turns red. I'm not going to do it because I'm getting old, but if I hold my breath, will my face get red? It will.
If you get flustered, you'll get red, right?
Well, what happens?
If you get anxious, right, you'll get red, right?
Yeah, or if I blush.
Right, you'll get red. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You go ahead. Keep speaking, man.
Yeah, I'm going to keep speaking. Ready? You ready?
Okay. So, why are you upset, man?
I'm not upset.
Okay.
Why are you?
Oh, I'm having a great time.
I don't care.
I'm having a great time.
I am too. Ready?
Hey, you know what? Actually, but we're actually doing a lesson, so
I want to learn.
No, you can't learn. No, you can't be taught. You go ahead. You enjoy your day. We're gonna we're doing a lesson.
When I got to the point where you that I was gonna just defend the point, you wouldn't let me finish.
Hey, could you please just let us go, man? We're trying to continue with the lesson. You have a good day.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Oh, we got faith. No luck needed. All right.
Good luck to both of you.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, man.
You got heated.
Yeah. And we didn't do nothing. Look at him. Look at him. He's done. He's through.
Yeah, he's mad.
He's through. He mad. He big man. Hey, the YAHAWASHI shot for that. You see?
He came up with a Bible in his hand.
Yeah, you cannot make this up.
And you was just going into how today's been super spiritual.
Super spiritual. It has. All right. So going back in the lesson, Proverbs 8:13, the fear of the Lord Yahawah is to hate evil. And look, he was prophesying against himself. That's why I just say, hey man, you go ahead, man. You just keep talking. You keep talking, man. And arrogancy and the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate. So does the Most High hate that guy?
Yep.
Of course. Why? Because he's an Edomite. Romans 9. Hey, the YAHAWASHI shot. See, the Spirit had us come here.
Yeah.
Right where we used to prophesy.
Yep.
The Spirit placed us in this city 10 years ago. And now look. Revisiting. Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So the Lord does hate Esau with a perfect hatred.
With a perfect hatred. So are you supposed to hate Esau just a little bit? Some Edomites? No, you're supposed to hate them 144%. Fully. A perfect hatred. Let me go ahead and get that. This is the book of that was spirit, man.
Go on.
Hey, the YAHAWASHI outside. The YAHAWASHI outside.
YAHAWASHI.
Psalms 139 and 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahweh. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. Now, who are the bloody men of the earth? Matter of fact, you read it, brother.
Yep.
Salakia. Spirit. Yeah, so who are the bloody men? The red Hebrew Edomite. He didn't shed blood all around the earth, man. The red Hebrew Edomite. Killing, raping, pillaging, destroying. That's what the red Hebrew Edomite has done. He's enslaved the whole earth. And now the whole earth is rising up against him.
Yep.
Oh, and now the red Hebrew Edomite, he wants to have Bibles in the schools now. Now he want to teach the Bible. Now he want to walk around with the Bible again. Go ahead, brother.
It says, surely Psalms.
You can't make this up, man.
Yep.
He came through just to get condemned. Now
For
his
real.
whole life is ruined.
Yeah. Because he thought the Bible meant something, and then we broke it down to him, and he can't avoid it now.
Yeah.
Now he's just going to know he's a red Hebrew Edomite.
And then he wants to be taught. Esau can't be taught. I want to learn. He ain't going to learn. Go ahead, brother.
All right, Psalms 139 and 20. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain.
Yeah, that's right, because the red Hebrew Edomite, he speaks against the Most High. He says that there is no Most High, but then again, if there is, I'm him.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of the red Hebrew Edomite. Go ahead.
Yep. Job 9 and 24. He covered up the faces of the judges thereof.
That's right. Oh, and it says who? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yep.
And then it says right here, surely thou wilt slay the wicked.
Time.
And you're getting slaved by the spirit of Yahushua right now, and eventually you're gonna get slayed, enslaved.
Yep. Slaved and enslaved.
Slayed, enslaved.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahweh, depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men.
That's and what does it talk about in Ezekiel 35th chapter about Esau loving blood? Since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee.
Yep.
You see? Go ahead, brother.
For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain.
Go ahead.
Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?
Right. Do not we hate them that hate thee? And the red Hebrew Edomite hates Yahweh and Yahawashi.
Yep.
Which is why he's hell bent on just terrorizing us, man. The red Hebrew Edomite, he's all about terrorizing the nation of Israel. Go ahead, brother.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee?
That's right. We're grieved.
Yep.
The red Hebrew Edomite is grievous. It tell you that in Psalms the 10th chapter. That his ways are always grievous.
Yep.
The red Hebrew Edomite, he's a grief. He doesn't when the red Hebrew Edomite comes around, endorphins don't get released. All right, everybody goes into fight or flight mode, man.
Yeah. There's no peace with Esau, man. His spirit just ain't right. Like when he come around, the vibration, you get uneasy, you know.
Yeah. Anything can happen. He's a wild beast. Anything can happen. So you always got to be on guard. Like I said, there's a I want to say cortisol, and they call it fight or flight. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
She's probably talking shit about us in her mind.
Yeah.
Like, who are these niggas? And the Lord had her drop her phone.
Yep.
Oh, look at her face. She's like, damn.
Yeah, you read her mind.
Yeah.
YAHAWASHI.
And then she just looked and she was like, damn. How'd you know?
Yep.
Hey, the YAHAWASHI. All right, the YAHAWASHI. And they know what that is, because these are Ishmaelites. Where y'all from? Yemen. Those are Ishmaelites. So they know, because what's their name mean? He has heard of the Most High, so she understands.
Yep.
You see? Hey, the YAHAWASHI. All right, let's wrap up.
Okay. Hey, the spirit is like, man, overpowering this world.
Psalms 97 and 10. Ye that love the Lord Yahweh hate evil.
Yep.
Yeah, you see them Ishmaelites, they knew. And then she just bowed her head.
She did, and she did.
She acknowledged what it was.
That we were Yahshua. What's understood don't need to be explained.
That's right.
They seen it.
It's understood don't need to be spoken. Ye that love the Lord Yahweh hate evil. He preserved the souls of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked.
Yep. And that's what's happening right now. The Lord is delivering us out of the hand of the wicked.
Woo! Hey, so with that, we're going to wrap up. We're going to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. We pray this lesson was edifying. The YAHAWASHI, man. This is beautiful. All right, shalom to the elect.
Shalom to the elect.